Hello, this is Gore, and I just wanted to come to you and speak to you about a very important issue. As you very well know, I have been talking for years about the adverse effects of global warming. Well, I have been doing some additional research here in the last few weeks, and I have found it to be maybe a little overzealous to consider global warming. Now, the reason I have come to this conclusion is very simple. Through my research over the past few weeks, I've done one very important thing. I've went outside. And because of that, it was so very cold outside that I lost all my hair. It froze. I guess I was putting too much gel in there. So that's why you see me like this in my little bedroom with my little computer without any hair. But since I've been so successful, I will probably have it re-implanted into my skull. But what we have to realize is even though I think it might be global cooling happening now, we need to take some steps in order to heat our planet back up. Because we don't want anybody else to go outside and lose their hair just like I did. Because after all, our self-worth is much more important than the environment. But since it is global cooling, we need to be more aware of our crops. If we don't have warmer weather, we can't grow food. So, let's start pumping in some more CO2. I'll do my part by flying in my private jet. And I'll also do my part by de-energizing, with efficiency anyway, my house, which is a small abode in Tennessee. I'm just kidding. I'm loaded. I've been doing very well with this global warming thing. They said he should have ran for president here in 2008. Why would I do such a thing? I've been making more money than I ever thought I could. I'm a multi-millionaire and I'm enjoying it very much. And so is my wife Tipper. She likes to shop. Anyway, since it's getting cooler outside, we can stoke our economy by going to the stores and buying parkas. That'll warm us up. And can you imagine in Florida, people needing to buy parkas? That's an important step to move our economy in the right direction with consumer spending. What else can we do? Well, I think that we'll have more snow blowers. Have you seen the mountains lately? Skiing's excellent, so more people are going out there for vacations. And that's an important step to get our economy moving. If it were warm all the time, people would just go to Florida. And they were going to Florida when we had global warming, but now that since there's no global warming and we have global cooling, people are going to leave the beach. So Florida, overcrowding problem? No more. And if you do want to go to Florida, you can buy a house real cheap. So there you go. Housing market good. Overpopulation, not a problem. I would say go to California, but that's only a good place to go if you're rich and you don't like earthquakes. Or you do like earthquakes, my pardon. So, go to California if you're rich and you like earthquakes. That's what I would do if I were you. And after all, Hollywood is a great place. All the stars go out there. And then you also have a governor who used to be a movie star. And his wife is a Kennedy, so you know that state's gotta be good. But remember now, global cooling is gonna make California a little less, appetizing. I think the Midwest is gonna do very well. They're used to it being cold, and now they'll have some more winter sports to take in, like ice fishing, snowmobiling, And if they have a hill somewhere, they can even go sledding. It will also improve our economy in the aspect of more snow blowers. And make sure you get the gas-powered ones. We need to warm our planet back up so we can do this all over again. And you know, I think if we do this cap and trade, that will be a very destructive thing. So let's hold off on that for right now and just spew some more CO2 into the atmosphere, and we can get warmer again. Then I can go on a trade and double up on what I did the first time around. But for now, I think it's about global cooling. After all, I think the polar bears, even though they were a little short on ice for a couple of years, they're going to be just fine now because it's going to be very cold. But the only problem with that is it might be too cold because they've adapted to warmer temperatures. So I think the polar bears are still in deep trouble. Well, maybe even screwed. I like those king crabs, but if the ice keeps going down further, what are we going to do about the show Deadliest Catch? There'll be too much ice and there won't be any more exciting television to watch. So maybe we need to get that global warming going again. And what about Alaska? Isn't it cold enough as it is, even with global warming? Heck, the way you thought, or the way I thought it was going to be a sunny paradise. Think about it. Certain times of the year, the sun is up all day long. And if it were warm, we could do good. But not now, because of global cooling. I was even thinking about opening a golf resort. But not now. Global cooling can't be open long enough. Maybe we should go up there to that national refuge and pump some oil out of there. I'm not so worried about the animals now. I think we need the oil so we can pump it into the atmosphere and warm us back up so I can, again, make a whole lot of money by espousing global warming. Anyway, what else is there out there? Heck, China's been doing their duty, but with everybody else being so forward-thinking with their global warming strategies, they've fallen behind. Maybe it's warmer in China. The water might be a little dirty though too. Anyway, I think that's how we stand for now. America, you're going to be fine. Global cooling is the new global warming. Remember, in the 70s it was going to be a new ice age. Boy, were we wrong, but maybe we are right now. So goodbye global warming, hello global cooling, and hello economic revival. And remember, don't go outside without a stocking cap right now, or you might lose all your hair, just like I did. So no more gels and moisturizing shampoos for me. It's just a bar of soap until I get that new transplant. Maybe I can be like Elton John. He had hair put in his head, and he's doing just fine. Take care now, and we'll talk to you soon.